friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I landed in England last night. I came straight from Paris. If you haven't watched my Paris vlog yet, go check that out. I'll link it somewhere up here. I flew to London because my fiance James is doing a play. He is in Macbeth playing in Kew Gardens all summer until the end of August. If you want to go check that out, he was amazing. I watched the play last night, but while he's doing the play, he is actually staying in a flat in Oxford. So today we are going into Oxford to explore the town. James is going back into London to do the play tonight. He's doing that every night, but I am gonna stay in Oxford. So I've never been in Oxford before, so let's go in and explore the town. We made it to Oxford city center and we honestly don't really have a plan. I've done a tiny bit of research on TikTok for what to see. So currently we're just headed towards Ratcliffe Camera, which is a famous library in the center of town. And I'm thinking it's a good place to start. Actually, where are we now? What is this?
That's St. John's College.
St. John's College. On our way, we're passing by all these beautiful colleges where the students of Oxford can live in these fancy houses. Very, very cool. But on our way to Ratcliffe Camera, I'm thinking we're gonna look for a coffee. Made it to one of the sites I have saved on my phone, which is the Bridge of Sighs, and there is a guide over there and it sounds like he's trying to tell a story about some of Harry Potter being recorded here. I can see the Ratcliffe Camera from here, so let's go over there. We made it to the Ratcliffe Camera, which is a famous library here in the very center, and it is so beautiful. James has been inside. What do you have to say about the library?
Yeah, it's really nice, and you can go up all the way to the top of the dome.
Is it free to get in?
You need a library card.
Oh. Very beautiful. And the coffees are good. We went to a coffee place called Theo's, and pretty good coffee.
Agreed.
We surprisingly got a table at Turf Tavern. It's noon and we just walked right in. There are loads of tables and it's so cozy here. And I went with a very classic steak pie and James with another classic, a burger and fries. Let's dig in. We just had lunch at Turf Tavern and it was delicious. I had the steak pie and James had a burger. How was your burger, James?
Yeah, it was delicious.
Nice. Yeah, we did some research. Apparently this is one of the oldest and most famous pubs in all of Oxford. It dates back all the way to the 14th century when it was a malt tavern, a drinking den, turned into Turf Tavern in the 15th century. Something cool about this place is that it is a regular place for many locals, even though it does attract quite a few tourists like ourselves. It's a great place to go have a drink or some lunch, probably dinner as well. The vibes are high, there are loads of seats and very cute courtyard as well. Many famous people who studied at Oxford had this as their regular place. Emma Watson, Bill Clinton, Oscar Wilde, all kinds of different famous people. We made it to the covered market and I'm very excited to go in here. Sometime back in the 18th century, they decided that they didn't want all the messy and unsavory stalls all over town, so they built this covered market to have all of the fishmongers and all the different stalls around town were hid away in here in the covered market, and it's been open for 250 years now, so that's pretty cool. Let's go check out what's inside. I'm currently in Oxfam doing some book shopping. James had to leave to go to do his play in London, so I'm left to my own devices. So of course I had to go seek out a classic tea house. So I went to a place called the Grand Café for some tea and a scone, which was delicious, and I didn't realize until I was there that that place is actually the oldest tea house, coffee house in all of England, which is so cool. It was so beautiful in there. Definitely check it out if you're here. Then I went on over to the Science Museum, which was was free to enter, and it was so cool. They even had one of Albert Einstein's original blackboards from when he was teaching some classes at the University of Oxford in his theory of relativity. I went into Blackwell Books, which is a big chain of books here in the UK. However, this one I believe was the original one. It was so beautiful. And across the street they had a whole other bookshop which was all for sci-fi, manga, graphic novels, and fantasy. So that was super cool as well. I have not bought anything yet because I am coming straight from Paris and my hand luggage is already way overfilled. So unless I find something secondhand here, I'm not sure I will actually buy anything. But I am still just having the time of my life. I really vibe with Oxford. I highly recommend. I feel like it is the perfect one-day trip, maybe if you live in London or if you're traveling to London for a longer period of time. It's about an hour and a half away from London, and I definitely think you can experience most of the city in just one day. It is quite busy with tourists. It's obviously in the middle of summer. Friends, I made it back home to James's accommodation and I have just had the loveliest day. I just stopped by the supermarket, got some bits for a dinner at home, so I'm just gonna leave it here, and I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I'm in love with Oxford. This is the kind of place where I had high hopes, but I was expecting to be disappointed and I really wasn't. So if you've been wanting to go explore Oxford, this is your sign. It is just the coolest to be surrounded by so much history and so many ambitious and smart people. This may be confirmation bias, but I feel like just walking down the street, people were having a lot more intense and meaningful conversations than any other city I've been in. I heard so many people discussing philosophy and existential concepts, which may also be a bit tiring in the long run. And this is obviously a stereotype, but I just really enjoyed my day here in Oxford. So highly recommend checking out this lovely town. I wouldn't say you need more than one day, 2 tops to see everything. But yeah, it was amazing to explore the town, and I deeply wish now that I never got to go to Hogwarts that I would have studied at the University of Oxford. Obviously that wasn't in the cards for me, but to any one of you who are studying there, please enjoy it, please make the most of it, and what a dream. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad you're here. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah!